Are there any more of you watching? Come on, we need more than 11. Hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, parishioners. How are you? It's me. It's Mama Tokus, your latter-day do-this lockdown cheerleader. Yee-haw! You say hi, priestess. I say hi back to you, wherever you are. Welcome to the get-together. Thanks for flocking. Now, can you hear me all right? Normally we have Dolores helping me to hear myself, so that's good. If you can't hear me, say something in the chat on the YouTube thing, and then I'll know, and it'll be like magic. While you're there, hit subscribe. Oh, wait a minute, let me get straightened up. Hit subscribe, and then you'll always be told that the get-together's about to happen. And there's a little bell as well, and all that sort of stuff. And it'd be lovely to get a few more parishioners for the next half hour. Not a few more parishioners for the next half hour. A few more parishioners, full stop. For the next half hour, we're going to have some cheerful, happy, singing social music. And I say social because hopefully I'm really going to get you involved this time. And I mean, I know some of you have been singing along, but I really want to dig into that this service. And if there's a theme to this service, it's singing together. And for the first hymn, you're not going to sing together at all. You're going to watch me sing. All right? So hymn number 1 is called Trouble with a Lowercase T. And it's one of my original numbers. Here we go, people. Sharp finish. Tripped myself up there. Blimey, it's been a little while since I sang that one. Yeah, all right. Was that all right? It was high energy. It's great to see so many of the parishioners gathering round. I love this. Makes it feel like a proper church and everything. I think Dot Spink. Oh, Dot, someone's saying turn up the mic. Turn up the mic. Turn up the mic. Is that any... How can I turn the mic up? I could turn it up like that. Turn up the mic. Turn up the mic. Is that better? Vocals up. Too late. I've finished now, haven't I? Oh, hello, Gilpin. Georgie Gilpin. Rich. Janie and Rich in the house. Oh, God, it's like the family. They've all come to church. What are you dressed as? Are you all smart out there? Text me. I don't, or don't, because I can't do too many things at once. That would be confusing. That's important. Here we go. Yeah. Now you can text me. Use that special number. I know it's going, but it'll come round again. And you can text in, you can phone in, and we can have a natter. Back to that song. Now, I wrote that song while I was on a road trip with Deacon Bluglass some years ago in good old America. And it was like, it's a story about how I've strayed in my life and how I've come back to the fold. And I know I'm not alone in that. How many of you have strayed? How many of you have come back? How many? No, I don't know. I can't see any hands going up. It's academic, really. It'd be nice if there was a kind of some canned laughter, I think, or some canned answers or something like that. Talking of answers, this is all about confessions. So if you've got any confessions that you want to share with the congregation, I know normally they're private, but this is the world of social media, so I flip that around. And if you've got any healing shout-outs, I can take them on the YouTube there, and I can read them out. Healing shout-out to Pete Nuttall there in his PJs. He's terribly incontinent. But I do hope you get better, Pete. It's wonderful that you've been able to join us. It's fantastic. I hope they've dried out. Anyway, it's lovely. So there was an example of a healing shout-out there. Isn't that wonderful? Am I still quiet? Corinne says I'm still quiet. Could that... What if I... is that... I don't want to rock your eardrums. Is that any better? How's that? Okay. Yeah. Now... I said this theme was singing together, but it's also about like getting down and funky with your bad selves if you want to. Because although I'm quite energetic and I love people to get energetic, but I also don't want to force that on you. I am, after all, a dudist priest, a high priestess in the Church of the Latter-day Dude. By its very name and definition, that's not a church person that's going to hassle you. All right? So you can kick back, you can watch, but if you want to join in, this is the place to do it. And I'm really trying to make this a little meeting point. And in fact, I'm not making it a meeting point. You are making it a meeting point. Is that any better? How's that? Is that loud enough? How's that? That might be a bit better. Show us your bum, says Georgie Gilpin. I don't know if she's got the hang of it. I don't know. Ask Pete when he's dried off a little bit. Ask him what it means to be at church. I don't know. I mean, do you other priests get heckled like that? Maybe. I don't go to church. I only go to this church because I'm only this kind of a believer. Anyway, we'll find out a bit later. So going back to singing, because I nearly went off track there. This is the place to do it. This is our meeting point. This is a sing-along moment in the week, I hope. And the whole point about the get-together was that we make collective joy. And, of course, we're all like disparate and atomized, and it's terrifying. It could be. But actually, I'm here to tell you that we can have fun together. And if you need some convincing, if you need the science, I mean, I regularly need the science. Here's what Oxford University says communal singing does for us. Ready? Yeah, read that without me saying anything. I don't know how long to keep it up for. Who's a fast reader? Is everyone a fast reader? Hang on, the phone's going. Wait a minute. Hang on, excuse me a minute. Hello, who's that? Hello?
It's Bill. Is that Mama Tokus?
Is that Bill? Someone's rung in. Someone's rung in.
Hang on, I'm just going down to deal with my wife.
Deal with your wife. Where is she? You're
Well,
just
she's
going
down-
down to deal with your what? She's not in a dungeon, is she?
No. No,
Oh,
no,
Bill.
no. I was on the computer there, and I'm just going down to be with her for the event, you know?
Oh, right. Okay. So how many floors have you got? I mean, is this going to
Oh,
take a while?
No, I'm here now. I'm here.
Bill,
You hear
I
it?
think I ought to introduce you. Can everyone hear Bill?
Yeah, it's all there. It's all there.
Bill,
This is great.
are you enjoying yourself, Bill? Are you enjoying this?
I'm enjoying it already.
Are you?
Is that a confession or what? I don't know.
Hey, listen, can I introduce you properly, Bill? Because I must
Go ahead.
admit, parishioners, I did sort of, ask someone to phone in because I was getting a bit lonely. And Bill, turn it down in the background.
Oh, turn it down, Diana.
Turn it down, love. You know, it's like radio
said-
in the 70s.
I know. I love it though. I like it.
Okay, that's right.
Diana
Turn-
said. Mama
While I
said turn it
introduce
down.
you, turn it down. Now, parishioners, do you remember last week that Sister Martine? Oh, she sang a lovely song. Didn't she sing a lovely song? Well, guess what? This is her dad. It's
Yeah, this is
Bill.
me. This is me.
There
Hey.
he is. Look, he can speak for himself. Say hello to
How's-
church, Bill.
Hello, church. All right.
Georgie Gilpin says, "Hey, Bill."
Yeah.
She's making herself sound a whole lot cooler than she is, really. Got to be
Yeah,
honest.
I know. Look.
Hello, it says say hello to church.
Is
I
that
did
your
say
wife
hello
in the
already.
back? Is she on the
That's-
phone as well? Is this a party line?
No. She's just here, just next
She's
to
on
me, you know?
something. Yeah. Wicked.
No, she's not on the phone. She's just here, you know.
Oh, that's
she's-
wow.
I'm here in person.
She's on the flesh.
She's on the flesh. That's great.
No,
Hey,
Mama, I worked out a confession for you.
Oh, ready? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I've got to get ready for this. Okay.
You gotta
Alright.
get ready.
Hey, you're keeping it clean, aren't you? Because kids might be watching. Pete
Yeah,
Nuttall's
it's clean,
watching.
It's clean. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right,
far,
Bill.
no,
I'm ready
I'm
to
joking,
take your
yeah.
confession.
My confession is I keep getting out on the wrong side of the bed
When? You keep
Every
doing
day.
that, or what? Every day?
every day. Yeah. You know why?
Why?
I mean, actually, no. I know you. No, I should have let you ask me that. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute, Bill. Why?
Why? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Why? Because I don't know my right from my left.
Oh, you mean it literally? You know, I thought you meant it metaphorically, like you're all moody
No.
in the morning.
No, I know you did. That's why I thought that's why I thought of it. I wanted, that's why I came up with it because I like to be different.
Yeah, well, I did hear this, and you're actually proving
I'm
it.
sure you did. I'm sure you did. Yeah.
Becky Strong says, "Keep it clean, Bill."
Oh, it is clean. It is.
Yeah. Now the thing
already-
is,
I already kept it clean.
I thought I love that, and I wanted to ask you about. In fact,
Yeah,
I've got some
yeah.
questions here, Bill. Let me reach
Go
for
on
them.
then.
Hang on.
Get your question out.
I've got. There they are.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, where are you watching the service from? Turn
We're
the
watching
phone
it from
down.
our front room. Oh, she said turn it down again. Turn it down. Hang on. I mean, Emma,
Yeah, but where is your front
Oh,
room?
in our house.
That's it. But where's
that's
your
what it would be,
house?
wouldn't it? Our house is in London.
London.
Don't tell me you don't know where London is. Hey.
Where's London? Well, we live in the southwest. All of us parishioners, we don't often get out.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You're miles out, aren't you?
Yeah, there's 250 miles between us, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
But we can still
Well-
connect.
Yeah, isn't it great, eh?
Which is, I mean, I want to talk about you and music because we saw Martine, and if people have seen the live show, they've seen that Martine can really sing. She's beautiful. What happened? How did you
She's
make
good,
that?
isn't it? What happened?
Well, you don't,
Well,
don't
let's see
answer
now.
that literally because of the kids.
No, keep it clean.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean
No,
that.
yeah.
I mean,
No, I know.
did you have a
No.
musical culture in your house or something?
Well, no, only pop music from the time I was growing up,
So
I
you,
had
yeah.
I mean, I had piano lessons at school, but I didn't do as well as I was expected to do,
Oh, really? What? You're an underachiever musically?
Well, yeah, an underachiever under the table. No, I'm joking. Listen.
Well, no,
Or
I say that as one myself. So
no, I should say under the piano there. No, I don't know. No, but what is it? I sort of um, I made up for it in natural loving giving talent. How about that?
oh,
I just thought of that one,
that's amazing. So
because
you're a
I
natural
like,
musician and a
yeah, I
natural
know what
love
I'm doing.
man.
I know the keys. I know about musical. I know a key when I'm in it. I know the key of C, whatever, if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in it, and when I'm in it. But and I have a good ear as well, a good pair of ears.
Oh, good. Not just one, like
No,
Van
not
Gogh.
just one, exactly.
You got two. Have you got any spiritual questions that you might like to ask me or the congregation?
No, but I have some. I have some credits for you that you might like for your CD, your CV, I mean,
Yeah.
and your CD as well, maybe if you want. No, I wrote them on the computer. I'll see if I can remember. I said it goes, Mama Tokus, spiritual leader. Let me get this right. Can you turn it down a bit more, John? Because
Come on,
it's
Diona, love. We're
yeah,
trying to
come on, love.
concentrate.
No, I love it, but it's sort of challenging my own. It's like me challenging me. You know what I mean? It's weird, isn't it?
Crack the whip, Bill, love. I would.
Okay. Yeah. So no, it's Mama Tokus, spiritual leader.
This is good.
Reader. No. Yeah. Reader. Reacher. Reverend teacher. Resident teacher.
Can you
That's
sing
you.
that like it's a jingle?
No, it's not a jingle. It's just what it is. What I said it is.
But why don't you try
Just the
singing
way I
it
said it.
like
No,
a
I don't
jingle?
think like that. I prefer words to music now, and that's why I came up with them.
Hey, Bill, I'm really pleased. I
I
love
thought you
that,
would be.
man.
I thought you would. I could feel it. I could feel it from here. And how far away from away from each other?
250 miles, you
But
can feel
but
my love for you.
Yeah, but we're not even that far either, are we?
I've got some messages here as well. Georgie's enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
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 Tony
That's
Harley is going,
Yeah.
oh, there's something noisy in the background. I think he's talking about your wife. Anyway.
No. Well, she is
Hey, look, I'm
noisy,
going to
but
leave
not
it there, Bill, because it's time.
No,
I've
no.
got to press on. Because, we haven't
Okay.
got much time for this church. It's not like we're Catholics or something. We don't drag it
Yeah,
out.
I like it. It's good. I like what you said. How you said last week, someone wants 45 minutes. You said they must be Catholic. That was great. Yeah.
Oh, so you watched last week? I love this.
Yeah, of course,
Bill, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
you could be promoted. Maybe you could be a verger later on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little hint, parishioners, that you may see a little bit more of Bill and maybe even his wife when he's got her out of the dungeon. But that's for another service.
Oh,
Bill,
no,
I
okay,
loved
all
you
right.
ringing in. Take care of
Okay.
yourself.
Oh,
See
is
you
that it
later.
already?
Take
That's it
care.
already? Okay.
Bye bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Night night. See, that's the fun you can have with a phone and the internet, isn't it? Bill, what a lovely fella he is. I'm delighted to have had a phone call. So you can text, you can have fun like that with me on the blower. It's absolutely all the way live, as you can tell from the dodgy professionalism of this show. I'm just gluing it together as we go. So, what's next? What's next, Mama? I don't know. I know where we were. Look, I know it looks a bit boring, but the point was, singing together is very good for us. And I mean, I couldn't even get Bill to sing, but that's all right. Singing gives you loads of endorphins, posture, eases your pain relief and tension, brings down stress hormones, boosts your immune system antibodies, stimulates you cognitively, and it's socially good too. Isn't that great? I love that. And because of that, because Oxford University rang me up, wanted to be on the show service, I said, right, like, how are we going to do this? Let's have an experiment. Are you in? I can't hear you. Mum, I can't hear you. Are you in? there's a 20-second delay with us and the YouTube, so that sort of stuff doesn't totally work when it's not live. But I want to demonstrate a song in a minute, right? I'm going to do it now, and then what I hope that you'll do is like dig it so much that you'll sign up to my mailing list, and I'll be able to send you the parts. You can sing them in the week if you want to, right? And then we all come back and we boost the choir in next week's service, because we need a boosted choir. And so, you know, it's a little bit of I'm going to do something this week, and it'll roll into next week. And, you know, hopefully if you dig it, maybe you'll get others. Maybe you'll get other disciples in, and, you know, see if we can have a massive choir. I mean, I won't really know, let's be honest, but I'll have the sensation that we're singing together. So look, it's come to my mailing list, sign up. It's mamatokus.com/subscribe. I think the links are below the movie on the YouTube thing. So there, make sure, and then I can send you the parts for this very song here. Here we go. Let's try. It's a bit of an experiment. I'm a bit scared. Oh Christ! I mean, goodness. Shh, don't get that, church. Shh. Ready? Okay, it's a lovely gospel number, but I don't know it very well, so I've got to find the blooming. There they are. You're going to know it. We all know the music, just not sure about the sounds. There we go. You there? Are you there? Here it goes. Goes a little something like this, like this. How's that? Tell me if that's alright. Yeah. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Can you hear it? Becky Strong says she can hear it. It's fantastic. Ready? This strain is bound for glory. This strain, oh yeah. This strain is bound for glory. This strain is bound for glory. First class passengers, the poor and the lowly. This train is bound for glory. This train. Ready? This train is bound for glory. This train. What train? That train. That train. This train is bound for glory. This train. What train? This train. That train. This train is bound for glory. First class passengers, the poor and the lowly. This train is bound for glory. This train. Yeah, this train. This train is so full, yeah, this train. What train? That train. This train is so full, this train. What train? That train. That train. This train is so full, sing it together. Passengers, keep it so sure, this train is so full, this train. Yeah, this train. This train is groovy. Oh yeah. This train, groovy, yeah. So groovy, yeah. This train, so damn groovy. Yeah. It's got its own part in a blaxploitation movie. This train, so damn groovy. This train. Are you singing? You go, this train. Shakita, it's taking us places. This train. This train is taking us places. This train is taking us. I ain't faking us. This train is taking us. This train bound for glory. This train. What train? This train is bound for glory. This train, this train is bound for glory. It's so damn holy. This train, this train, yeah. this train. Choo choo choo! Do you reckon he can do that? Choo choo choo! How was that? How was that? A 1, 2, 3. Wow. I blagged that a bit. I don't know if you could tell. Basically, the idea is that there's like, it's a little beat going on. I can send you that. Send you the main bit. Then there's like little percussive bits like the choo 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 and the shakata shak shak shakata and like so damn groovy. So like if you get all those bits together, the whole idea, they interlock, right? And you can like sing them together, get the neighbours in, get some more disciples. Oh, Dolores is clapping. That's amazing. So well done, because she's got taste, you see. Thanks, Becky Strong. That's lovely. Thanks, Kerry Nanley. That's nice. Air kiss. Thanks, Dot. Nice blagging. I don't know what, Jane. What does that mean? You got shades on. Does that mean you're incognito? Don't know. These emojis, they confuse me. So I mean, is that something that you'd like to do? I told one of my mates. She goes, "Oh, it feels a little bit like homework," but I don't want it to think like that. I wanted it to be fun and, something to like maybe like muck about with during the week and gradually build up to like, some degree of complexity, which is always satisfying, isn't it? And also it's like in a real show, in real life, that's what we were doing. We were like singing together, singing little bits that were like really funky, and everyone made a joyous noise and everyone felt really happy and lovely. So let's see that. If you like that, sign up to my mailing list and I'll send you the parts out. mamatokus.com/subscribe. I won't spam you. It's all interesting. I'll keep it short, promise. While I'm blagging on about that, I've also got a Patreon account. I don't do all this for free, love. It's the think of it as a collection plate. And I'm trying to, create a new future for me and some of the musicians of the Get Together. So far, we got £1 each a month coming in. You can help. You can tip me at that, PayPal, going like that, or, which is great for like, just those one shots, those little 50 quids you got. If you did do nothing in your bank account, you can slip them over there. Or coming right up now, I'm like Bill, I can't tell me left from me right. It goes like that, doesn't it? Meh. Patreon, that's where you could choose to like, it's like crowdfunding, like, but monthly. So you can do like a little tiny bit, and then all the other disciples, they'll do a tiny bit, and I'll end up with 30 pieces of silver, and then I might distribute them. To the house band who appear in the service regularly, and that way they can eat on lockdown. So thank you very much for the advertising break. Another thing that I thought you could do if you're singing and that is send some video of you singing and larking about, or even some photos dressed up to the nines singing like that, singing along to this train. Maybe Pete Nuttall in his pyjamas. I'd love that. What's real life, says Becky Strong. I don't know. It's something that Queen sang about. They asked that question. What song? Yes, yes, yes. Fun, fun, rejoice. I think, Dot, it's not a real church. Some people, honestly. Thanks, Jane. Cool. Good. I thought you were being funny. So, what I wanted to do is get some pictures and some video to know that you're out there and to know that I'm in there. Now, I'm going to show you an example. A lovely punter called Bruce, Brother Bruce, he sent this in. Look at that. That was like last week's show. He's in his art room doing his art. He's got me on. I love that. Isn't that nice? I don't know. We can't see the quality of the art that he produced after putting that on, but I'm sure it was very high. So thanks, Bruce. I love that. Love seeing that. And where's the next bit? And then this happened as well. Ladies and gentlemen, could I present to you lovely sax player getting down with the mama last week. Here we go, Tony! That's a real funky beat, that's the world at her feet, that's a new face to me. Kicking up something inside so strong. How did he get round the room so quickly without saying? Anyway, it's brilliant. People joining in, looking cool. The get together is changing people's lives. No, creatively, it's great. I want to see some proof, parishioners. Send your video in, send pictures in, and, let's have a lark, putting each other up on the internet and all that. Now, I've got a little bit more interactivity for you guys, you flockers. And I tell you what, it's because it went wrong last week, as is my want. Right, and he spent a lot of time sorting this out. And do you remember in the real show, in real life, Becky, there was a body percussion section. And I wanted a little bit of help to get you funking with your arms, legs and your limbs.
Hi everybody, I'm going to teach you how to play a really funky rhythm now. We're going to start with it using just the hands, and then we're going to bring the feet in. You need a bassy floor, ideally one that's floorboards. This isn't great, but it's the best room to record in. So when you play a drum kit, you've got a bass drum, this foot usually, and a snare drum here, which we're going to do with that sound, and this is going to be the bass drum. But we've got two bass drums, so we do like these here. Okay, so the beat's going to start off, we're just going to do it on our legs, and then we're going to build the feet in, because some people find feet a bit tricky. So here's how it sounds. So to break that down, I've got two beats here. It goes 1, 2, 3. That's the first bit. So I'm going to count you in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So let's just loop that. That's the first half of the beat. So it's going to go like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's the first half. So now we're going to do just the first half. We're going to leave the second half empty. So it's going to go like this: 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have the count in your head now. So we're just going to do it without. So I'm going to count it in: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the second half's a bit trickier. You don't play straight on the beat. So after you've done 1, 2, 3, leave a little gap. It goes 1, 2, 3, bada. Let's just try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, bada. 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 1, 2, 3. And then there's only one more beat to put in, and it's the same place as the first hand clap. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, bada bing. 1, 2, 3, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, bada bing. 1, 2, 3, bada bing. Right. So now we're going to get the feet in, because the feet are going to sound bassier than the hands. So instead of playing your thighs, and if you've been doing this for a while now, your thighs are pretty sore, so you need to give your thighs a rest anyway. So we're going to do it with the feet. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And you can do it with just your heels. Just try this. Let's go like that. Okay, so now we're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to put the hands in. 1, 2, 3. Leave a blank. 1, 2, 3. Leave it blank. 1, 2, 3, leave it blank. 1, 2, 3, leave it blank. this time we're going to put in the funky bit, the bit that makes it funky. So it's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we should have that. Over to Katie.
Hey, good. Now, I'd see a couple of you are reporting sore thighs. So, like a disclaimer here, if you've got thigh chafe, it ain't nothing to do with me, right? You might get a bit more because, you need to practice that now, don't you? So, this is a little funk thing that we knocked up, and we did knock it up, as you'll see. And it really, if you're struggling to be funky, which I know afflicts some of the people in England, you could. It's very easy. It's a formula. Mostly it's grunts. So I'll demonstrate. Can you do that? Brilliant. All the ladies. Superb. Yeah, and you have to. You basically, think of a subject, grab a few words, repeat them, but in a funky manner. So, and of course we were talking about body funk there, weren't we? And body parts and slap jazz and ham bone, to give it its other names, body percussion. So it seemed to make sense to make a funk tune out of bits of the body, and here is us getting funky.
Get on a good foot. Get on it. Get on a good foot. Get down to the toe if you got a bad foot. Get on it. It's bad meaning good foot. So get on it. Good foot. Ha. Get on it. Get on a good foot. Ha. Get down to the heel. Get on a good foot now. Get on it. So get on it. Take it to the bridge. Funkify your elbow. Give yourself the clap. Funkify your elbow. Well, that's how you do that. Funkify your elbow. Giving yourself the clap. Funkify your elbow. Well, that's enough about that. Good foot. Get on it. Come on, get on the good foot. Woo! Get on it. Oh, yeah, if you got a bad foot, get on it. Well, that's bad meaning good foot. Huh. So get on it. Everybody testify. Yeah. I'm funkified. Well, shall I testify? Or shall I funkify? Who knows? Get on it. Get on your good foot. Get on it. Oh, yeah. Get on it. If you got a bad foot, get on it. Bad meaning good foot. Ha. Get on it. Yeah. Get on it. Yeah.
Did you funkify your elbows? Yeah! Yeah! As my mate Sharon would do. See, it's so easy to get funkified. You just have to be quite guttural, and you might get a sore throat to go with the sore thighs, but I think it's worth it. All right? So, funkify your bad self. We're getting close to the climax of today's get-together. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick around afterwards. I invite you to stick around on the chat, maybe. We'll turn off the telly and we can have a little chat. It was nice. Jane Turner said that was fun. Oh, I'm ever so pleased. That's nice, isn't it? You funkified your elbow. She's got a melodica. She could funkify that. in the future. Obviously, I don't want to give you any pressure, but you know, that's the other thing as well. You can join in, you can use your body, use your voice, but if you've got instruments, you can use them, even if you don't know how to use them. It's just get funkified. Now, more grunting, Dolores Unwin. I mean, I don't know is that a question or are you just doing that at home? Charlie Bluglass, great. Have you just joined us, Charlie? Blimey. You're coming in at the end, but maybe that's the good bit. Get on the good foot. Sorry, I just love that. Anyway, I'm now going to join with the fabulous musicians of the Get Together. And that, you saw Phil Rossiter there on guitar and bass at the same time. He's like Schrodinger's guitar player, that guy. Colin Seddon as well. Thank you, Colin. Watching there all the way live down in Cornwall. He did all that. Sent it up by magic. And then we all glued it together. Oh, I don't want to ruin the magic for you. Sorry. Now you're going to hear Phil and Mr. Tom Unwin. Darling Tommy Unwin listening over there in Totnes. And they're going to play us out with this fabulous gospel tune made famous by Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I love y'all. Subscribe, share the Facebook event when I put it up very quickly after the show. Get some more disciples. Sign up for the mailing list so we can all sing together this train next week. Get on it. All right? This is Up Above My Head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3.
How's that? Thank you very much, parishioners. You've been great, I think. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Diona. Martine. Sing, everyone. Well, up above my head, I hear music in the air. Music in the air. Up above my head, up above my head, I hear music in the air. That's what you sing. Up above my head, I hear music, music everywhere. I really do believe that there's a heaven out there. Well, up above my head, I hear bird song in the air. Now there ain't no traffic up above my head. I hear bird song in the air. Well, up above my head, oh, I hear bird song everywhere. I really do believe that there's a heaven up there. Oh, everywhere I go, I see swallows in the air. I saw my first swallow up above my head. I saw the swallow in the air. Ooh, up above my head, I saw the swallow flying everywhere. I really do believe that there's a heaven out there. Woo, up above my head, I gotta color my hair up above my head. I gotta color my hair, oh yeah, up above my head. Christina, do me a haircut soon, yeah. I really do believe, yeah. Up above, over my head. Lots of difficult concepts going over my head. Tricky things up above my head. Right over all the things that I don't know. I really do believe that I should go. Thank you very much, people. Up above my head, I hear the music. I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, I hear the music. Up above my head, I hear the music everywhere. I really do believe that there's a heaven up there. I hear the music. I hear the music everywhere. I hear the music. I hear music everywhere. I hear the music. I hear the music everywhere. I really do believe there's heaven up there. But up above my head, above my head, up above my head, yeah. I hear the music everywhere. You've been great. Thank you so much. Don't forget, 6 o'clock, songs of praise, but different. You've been at the get-together. Up above my head. Thank you.